So, am I streaming? Yep. So, for Bitcoin, I wanted to go over the charts for today, Wednesday. So, I got 2 more days in the week. We're currently below this monthly section here. We're below the weekly developing point of control. So, to keep going higher, I would maybe want to set an alert on the weekly TPO, and then an alert at this bottom section of this monthly zone. Let's see. Oh, the higher time frames didn't low. So if I go on the 4-hour chart, you can see you have these like 2 monthly sessions. It really should go on since May, because if we do this for a composite, it might be flipped around. What? Let's see. Inputs from 6. Okay, it's backwards. Okay, so let's see. For Bitcoin for this week, I have it ranging in between these 2 blue zones. If we turn on this composite, you can see these are 2 areas, 2 little zones that you see. This is more like a bigger zone on the TPO profile. So if we draw that out, let's see. Let's try to draw it out better. And we lock and extend this to the right. You can see the area where in this section, like above 107 to like 110, these are the 3 areas of support resistance that I guess don't expect, but I see Bitcoin ranging in. So right now, because we are below this section, I would set an alert. I set an alert below this section, but I'll set an alert on top as well. And then you can take a look at the order flow charts to find a better entry when you find a shift in momentum on the delta. That's Bitcoin right now. ETH. ETH right now is breaking out. I do have some calls here, but see that it's above the composite of this level. We can extend it and make it white. And as long as we can stay above this area, I can make it a line chart. So we lock it. Settings. We'll make this like that color. So as long as Ethereum stays above this area here, we look good. Like we were trapped in this for this period of time. Let me get rid of that. So for this period of time was in this section here. So now we're above the point of control where price for the composite of this section here. So it's likely we can stay above that and move higher to, let's see, to this section here, which is the 6-month TPO profile. Let me save my work here. Yeah, so as long as we can have price above these levels here, I do like a move up to this area here. I do have some ETH calls. I may get some more later this week. So that's ETH pretty much. We'll see if I think we might get a good entry. Guess I don't think, but I'm getting ready to see how Ethereum reacts in that level, and then we'll probably have initial rush of bearishness, and then when I see a delta move, when you see a delta move, when I see a delta shift, on like the delta chart on Exo charts, that's when you might get a good entry. I was also looking, where is the list? That Apple. It's not a horrible spot to still be involved. If you're involved in the trade, if you got an entry earlier today, it's not a horrible entry. I probably want to check the order flow chart here to see if you can find a shift in delta. So let's see the way I'm streaming right now. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Nope. Okay, so right now I'm loading let's see. If we just open this other group of charts. Okay, and we were looking at Apple. Here on maybe I'll change this. Okay, so while I fixed my TikTok stream, I still did want to go over Apple. So here we have the 15-minute chart. On the 15-minute chart, you just see constant negative delta. We shifted to the delta, let's do like 50K. So on the order flow charts on Apple, you can see we had constant negative delta today, and here you're looking for maybe signs of reversal. You see that here most of the volume occurred in the candle, and I don't have imbalances turned on. So if we go to, where do you add it on here? Imbalance, there we go. Let's do I haven't played around with the imbalance percentage. So let's do you can see you constantly had negative delta. Here you had a decent amount of transactions. So it's either in this node here or this node here where you want to see. If I lower the tick size, so probably in above these two nodes here, price did close like above it a little bit. So you're looking to see, and you see you had a spike in delta towards the end of the day. So it doesn't look horrible. On what other chart? On Coinbase, man, I think next time I should have these preloaded. But yeah, Coinbase currently ranging in, let's see, if we do a composite, it's around like this. It's below this section here. So if you picture this like on this side, you can see price is like probably gonna go back to this section, or not probably, but if it does, you can expect it. Can't expect it, but this would be an interesting level to look at. I have an alarm, I think, at the monthly developing point of control, which is this blue line. Which one did I get? I think I just got ETH options, but if we check out Schwab, it does look like it's breaking out like long term from a higher time frame. So a section to maybe have bids would have been, or a good spot for price to bounce. At pretty much where we closed today. Other spot of interest, nearby interest would be this weekly developing point of control, and we'll see if we get a tap of this section or this section here. So that's Schwab. If we open up Schwab on Exo, stocks, Schwab. So this looks to be such a high delta for this chart. But if we do delta 5K, you can see here we had a bounce up today, I believe. Yeah. So Wednesday, we saw price peak at around, I'm not sure what this time frame is, but anyways, we saw price go higher and dip lower. If we look towards the end of the day, we did have to see some more positive delta come in. And if we lower the tick size a bit, looks like there wasn't a whole lot of volume here, so a correction to kind of fill this gap would not surprise me. So then if we switch over to, I had one more, or was it just ETH? I think it was just ETH. But if we do, let me remove these old drawings. Confirm to, yes, remove them. Maybe I'll just hide them and then I'll go over them later. I'll leave them there. But if we do a composite POC of this section, you can see that price was in between like this zone here, at least as of now. So if we, yeah, you see it's more like, let me delete this one. So around this section, so as long as price can maintain above this section, I'll move to this section here. If we make this a line candle, okay. So because if I think an easier way to show this would be without these right now, but as long as price can sit above this section here, a move up here looks like not a bad idea. So as long as we stay there, I have some alerts. I have some alerts at the local, like, point of control zones. Let me turn on. So this one I think was a very long-term one, but we were chopping around in this price zone and earlier, and then we finally expanded to the upside above. Let's see, make it higher. I know it's pretty high time frame. I'm just going to the daily. So with the points of controls, here you see an orange section here. So this was the previous 3 months, or the look back 3 months point of control. Yeah, so for the past 3 months, so this, as long as price can remain above this level, this is like the last level I want to see it break down before maybe seeing a move to the upside. So if I set an alarm here, some options, okay. So as long as we stay above this level here doesn't look bad. It's like a 17% move. So if you can pull that off with options, like some on ETH, probably close to like 28. You do have kind of like a head and shoulders here. So if we fib that out, it gets like around this section. It's never like perfect, but if we're pretty liberal with it, you could kind of maybe see it. Not really. But if we're a little more conservative here, make this like there, and you do got a target again of about 28 on ETH. So if you're bullish Ethereum, option calls aren't a bad idea, because if you do ETH USDT divided by ETH, it's pretty much like 1, and there's maybe some beta here, but if, or there's probably nothing. Well, there maybe was something back here, but right now it's been pretty stable at the same like ratio. So it also, that's also why if you're liking ETH to the long side, you can also just get ETH calls. And then if we look at IBIT, it's pretty much like the Bitcoin chart. I don't know why I was, IWM was the one I was looking at. So I did sell some of mine. Did I sell? I think I sold one of them. But I do still like it for a potential move up to 225 or so. And for a move to the downside, let's turn on the weekly. Maybe set it to 4 hours. 2 hours. The move down here. So we'll see what price does at these levels throughout the week. And then I think I went over Apple. So if we go over Meta, there's not a good risk reward here in my opinion, but I do like it chilling at like 717 or so. So this blue line. So maybe if it goes there, I could see it coming back down to this point of control section. And looks like I already have an alarm there. So we'll see how Meta does this week. No entries for me. And was it XYZ? Yeah, so for block, it's above this point of control, which is the monthly. We are like 33% of the way in. So as long as we can hold above that level, I do like it for a move to, you might see a move down just because like the 1, 2, 3, or you might have already seen like the 1, 2, 3, and you have a head and shoulders here, but you do have a little head and shoulders there. Target would be close to this weekly, so second alarm there, and then we'll see how this does on the week. And did I set a target higher? No, I'm going to set an alarm or an alert at the point of control. And then I think if I checked Uber, yeah, I got out of Uber because it's chopping around below the weekly right now. So it's just been there for, well, since this candle here on that was yesterday morning at the open, up and down, again open, shifted down. So there's negative pressure coming in on the New York session. So I'll move here. That's where I would want to see Uber at. If we do move higher, we might be interested in getting in around this section. And then I think if we do Starbucks, looks to be getting pretty close to like this section here. So if it gets to the section here, you may want to see if price rejects or if price breaks through and starts accepting above that level. Then you can even see a potential move higher to 113. And that's pretty much all I have. Let me see, check out Sol. I haven't, all the charts for the most part I've checked out throughout the day. I haven't checked out Seoul, but a nearby short-term target this weekly untested, I believe. Sunday, yeah. So this is a weekly untested point of control. And then we'll see how the 3 months candle builds. And for alarms to the downside or alerts, this is a great spot, the way this neatly forms. So if price can get down to this area, maybe hit some of this liquidity and then move higher, I do like that idea. So if we do that, something like this or something like this, well, that's a 1-to-1, but maybe we want to see something like this play out, but I can't see it being a head and shoulders. So that's what I got for now. I'll see you all next time.